Sunday night game, which features two of the biggest stars in the NFL, your previous two MVPs. It's Lamar Jackson and the Ravens going to Buffalo to face Josh Allen and the Bills. And I mean, this game's going to come down to who plays better between because I think both defenses are very solid. They've made additions. The Ravens added to the secondary to shore up that position, and the Bills have added to their defensive line with Ogunjobi and Bosa to try and to shore up that weakness. So now I think both defenses are solid. It's going to come down to which quarterback plays better, right? And I think that's going to be indicative of the entire season for both these teams. Both are in a similar spot, trying to upend the Chiefs and what they've been able to do, their dominance over the AFC. Don't know if either team's going to be able to do it, but in this game, I'm going to go, just based on how close it is, I'm going to go with the home team, with the Bills. I think in my opinion, I think Josh Allen's a slightly better quarterback overall than Lamar Jackson, but Lamar Jackson obviously can take over a game with his legs in a way that, Josh Allen's a good running quarterback, but he can't quite compete with that. However, I do think that the Bills this season, getting James Cook locked up and being able to run the ball, being able to complement what Josh Allen's been able to do and the season he was able to put up last year, I'm going to go with the Bills at home in this game. Going to be a close game. I think that home field advantage is going to be kind of what gives them the nod, because it's just so close between these two quarterbacks that it's a really hard game to pick. Does anyone feel real decisively about their pick in this game? Because it just feels very it's a tough one to be the first guy to pick on it, just because I think that this game could go either way. So I think I'll default to saying I'll go with the home team with the guy coming off an MVP season.
No, I think it's a harsh reality check.
What's the hand?
I was flipping a coin because
I thought you were going thumbs down on me or something. I was like, okay.
No, I didn't know what's going on there. I was flipping a coin.
Fair enough.
Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry. I'm so out of it right now.
No, you're all good. No, I mean, they brought in Kendrick Green. I really think is one of the defenses that Lamar Jackson has obviously historically struggled against. He's 1-3 against the Buffalo Bills. In his tenure, we saw what happened in the playoff game. I mean, he was electric through the air, but turnovers add to that. They wound up on the losing end of Buffalo. That's obviously, something bitter in their mouth going into it. They're going to be going to Buffalo, flying there to play them in Highmark Stadium. It's a place that Lamar Jackson's only won 1 of 3 contests. In 2 of the losses there have come in playoff action. So I really think it's one of the atmospheres that is really going to play a factor, especially when you're going into Sunday night and, you're going up against Lamar Jackson. You're going Lamar Jackson against the MVP that you were running up against. Now, I mean, I love both teams' overs at 25.5, but no, I think it will be a fun one. I think it's going to be all Buffalo because I think, really, until he proves us wrong, I think it's his kryptonite right now going up against Buffalo, especially at home in northern New York.
Yeah,
No, go ahead.
I was going to say I'll be quick about my analysis, but I'm taking the Ravens, largely because I know that the Ravens lost to Buffalo in the playoffs, and I think that probably left a sour taste in their mouth. And we saw last year in the regular season when these two teams played, Derrick Henry went absolutely nuts in the regular season. Obviously, Buffalo managed to slow him down in the playoffs, but I think that left a sour taste in the Ravens' mouth, and I think they get it done here in week 1 on the road. It's not indicative of what the type of season I think Buffalo is going to have. I still think Buffalo will be good. And obviously, you guys saw my gesture at the beginning. I'm flipping a coin. This game's going to be really close. Kind of hard to think who's going to win, but give me the Ravens.
I am also going to take the Ravens, and I don't think it's going to be close because I think if you look back to the regular season game last year, I mean, the Ravens ran all over them. I do think weather played a factor in the playoff game that the Ravens lost, and And let's be honest. I mean, Lamar put them in a position to win the game. Obviously, he had some mistakes, by arguably the best tight end in the franchise's history. So hopefully they're going to get some revenge in that sense. Isaiah likely is not going to play this week. So that's going to be big for their offense. I just think running the ball is – I don't see how Buffalo's built to stop this run game. And then as for the defense, I really think this is one of the most talented Ravens defenses we've seen on paper, at least. Just the other day they added JT Gray, who's a 3-time Pro Bowl special teamer at safety from New Orleans. And you add that with Kyle Hamilton, one of the best safeties in football. Malachi Starks, hopefully we'll see a good amount. A lot of guys had to be stashed on IR this year, like Robert Longerbeam and Bilal Cohn. They didn't really make the roster this year. So I just think the roster's loaded. And on top of that, Buffalo, I don't know if Buffalo got better as far as their weapons are concerned. Yes, they have a great running attack. But that receiver room, I think there's still a lot to be wanted in that receiver room. I thought Matt Collins was one of their best receivers last year. They let him walk. We will see on Josh Palmer. And then Keon Coleman, who knows? I could really see it go both ways for him this year. And then we've been waiting on Dalton Kincaid to basically overtake Dawson Knox for what feels like 3-4 years now. So we'll see. I still think Buffalo's a great team. I just think Baltimore is the most talented team in football, just on paper when everyone's healthy.
I think you're also discounting what the Bills bringing back everybody on the offensive line, but
that's important.
Do you guys know if Khalil Shakir is playing this week? I know he had a high ankle sprain.
Yeah,
he's playing. It might probably not 100% though. That's not a guy. Important to Buffalo's offense. That if he's banged up, I don't know if they really have. I mean, they've got Curtis Samuel still on the roster. Elijah Moore.
Could be a problem against this new and improved Ravens secondary. To be honest with you, with what they've been able to do, I really like the Malachi Starks pick to add to the back end of that defense, along with the Mike Green pick as well. So you're right that they're a totally complete
outside
team.
The Texans. I think they've got probably the best secondary outside of my own team. And you can make the argument that it might be better than the Texans in some respects.
Yeah, you still got to wait and see on Jair. So
yeah, but
I'm a fan of Awuzie's great depth, and the safeties are crazy.
And if everybody's healthy, and we're evaluating secondaries that way, Chicago Bears fans will always say that we've got one of the better secondaries in the NFL, even if it hasn't borne results in the past couple of seasons. But hey, Jaquan Brisker, he's injured again, so that could be all up in smoke. But that's a nice little transition. Go ahead.
DaQuan Jones, Deion Walker, and I also think Joey Bosa comes in and makes a statement with this game, though.
That's fair.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I think until he's injured, Joey Bosa is still to be feared.
Until he's injured, exactly.
It feels like just a time bomb waiting to see when he gets injured.
But he's injured. I thought he was injured already.
Is he injured now, Joey Bosa?
I thought that's why he got traded, because his arm was fucked up or something.
Oh, I'm saying his arm he's injured every season. It feels like, but until he isn't, or until he is, then I'll trust the talent that he still has.
He is not hurt right now.
Okay.
Right now, as of now, he's not hurt.
4 days ago, looking terrific.
And I think for me, it was a big red flag just because San Francisco clearly had him. And I don't know what happened. I feel like he should have been in San Fran. And the fact
too much Bosa on one line.
Oh, yeah, you thinking Nick Bosa? You wanted them to get him too?
I think the Bosa brothers, that was a rumor.
Get the both of them.
Yeah.
That they were going to get the Bosa brothers.
Why would you not want both brothers?